Hi, this is Alan Shinehouse, and on this video I'm going to give you a little demo on what the VN Builder is and how it's used for creating and building mini sites as well as interactive widgets that can be embedded on any website using an iframe. I built it using the Adobe Air 2.0 framework and the Flex 4 SDK. So take a look at it. This is the VN Builder. The VN Builder is very similar to Adobe Illustrator or the Flash IDE as far as using it, but in a very simple way. Here on the left hand side you see a listing of icons. These icons are components that can actually be drawn on the stage to create visual interactive elements. Here's a little rundown: the accordion tool, the button tool, text label, basic panel, the scroll pane, which is used for making horizontal or vertical scrolling panels, the tab bar view, the rich text for displaying rich HTML text, and the video tool for embedding YouTube videos. Before I continue showing you what the VN Builder is and how it really works, I have to give you a little introduction into why it was originally built. So let's go to imvu.com/shop and let's search for Visnova. Visnova is one of the top 10 avatar developers in IMVU, and let's go into his catalog. So you see, this is his products page. So let's go into Lush, which she's one of the most recent avatars released by Visnova. This is a product page inside the IMVU catalog. There are millions of products inside the IMVU virtual catalog, and the only way for developers to really stand out and make sales is by having evoking product pages describing what their products can do. This is a mini site that Visnova himself built with the VN Builder. It is displayed inside an iframe within this product page. This is an accordion component. This tab here is the Videos tab. Inside this video is a tab bar navigation component. It has 6 tabs, each tab consisting of a video from YouTube. The video is embedded with the AS3 player. The next section in this mini site is the poses section. Poses are animations within this avatar, and particularly this one has a lot of them. Inside the section is the main tab bar navigation, and inside the first tab, the poses tab, this is another tab navigation. In each one of these sections in the tab bar is a horizontal scroller component, which is scrolling about 10 images on each one, and this scroller was designed in Adobe Illustrator by Visnova himself, and it was imported into the VN Builder. So as you can see, there are a lot of images all displayed and broken down into these sections, and these tab bars are nested within each other, and then these other ones are just images displaying more information. So let's keep going down. Here is a modifiers section. This is another tab bar navigation with images inside. Down here is a embedded video player from YouTube, and these are buttons. These buttons were designed as well. The skin was designed in Adobe Illustrator and imported into the VN Builder. And down here are regular images made into clickable buttons with links to Facebook and YouTube. So let's go back into the VN Builder and show you what that looks like now. I actually have Visnova's Lush project here as a zip file that I'm going to import into my VN Builder. The importing process is pretty quick and it will only take a moment. When it finishes loading, the project will display itself exactly the same way as you just saw it on the IMVU website. The only difference being that now this is a workable project. Now, as I showed you before, on the left hand side you see the icons for the tools to display visual elements. But the first two here are arrows. The first one is the select tool. This allows you to select elements on the stage and move them around in the same fashion that you can do in Adobe Illustrator. The second tool is the click tool. This allows you to click on the interactive portions of your project. For example, the tabs in the accordion or the tabs on a navigator bar. I can click on this video and start playing it. The reason I was able to start playing this video is because I am using the click tool. If I go to the select tool, then the elements on the stage, the interactive elements, are not clickable anymore. But every element is selectable and movable with the select tool. This is moving, in this case, the entire tab bar navigation. This is just doing the video, and this is just doing this particular image here. The properties panel are updated every time you select an element. So this is a video, it says video, tab bar, and image. If I select this video, I can change its properties from here, like the source of the YouTube video. This is the YouTube video ID. Or in the case of this tab bar navigation, I can see all the sections contained inside this tab bar. I could eliminate one, in this case, or I can add a new one. Let's try adding a new one. It's called New Videos, and it's there, instantly available. And you can also change the background on this. This is the alpha value on the background, and this is the color value on the background. This label identifier here is to identify it in the layers panel. To show you how that works, just one second. I'm going to drill down into the accordion. I'm going to go into the videos section. You notice that that is the one that's selected right now. If you notice, it says tab bar : Lush videos. This is the same identifier to identify it up here. If I select anything inside, it will be automatically selected the same way that it works in Adobe Illustrator. This is the poses section. This is composed of a main tab bar, an internal tab bar within this section, and then the image scroller. I could change the image scroller from horizontal to vertical. Now going back to my click tool, I could do this, or I could put it back horizontal and scroll it this way. This particular skin here on this scroller was custom designed in Adobe Illustrator and imported with the new FXG format that's available for parsing on the Flex 4 SDK. But I had to design my own FXG parsing because that wasn't working properly. So check this out. I'm going to go into skins, and this is my library. I have images and skins contained in here. Skins are FXG files that can be loaded and imported into Illustrator. So this is the scroller skin for this particular scroller. If I click on this edit tool, we'll be using one of the Adobe Air 2.0 features that allows you to launch a native application. So this is the scroller that you just saw here in its 4 states here. This is the up state, this is the over state, this is the thumb down state, and this is the track bar. So as you can see, all of the skins within this project are designed in Adobe Illustrator and imported as FXG skins, and then they are applied into the components. This is the accordion skin. It has 4 states selected: down, over, and up. And this is a button skin that I'm going to show you in one moment. So this button is actually located down here on this one right here. That skin is for this button right here. I could actually use the accordion skin on this particular button, and it will be automatically updated and different. So I can actually test all the states just by using my click tool, because if I go back to the select tool, then I would be selecting that button. So this is the label on the button. See? Everything gets updated automatically, and it could be saved just as if you were saving a project inside Adobe Illustrator. As far as buttons, it allows you to have them set to be clickable or not clickable. If they are clickable, then you can set the link of where that or where the browser window would open to. And you can also change the font size of the button and make it bigger, or change its position, change its height, and keep making that font even bigger. Change the font color. Let's say we're going to make it yellow. So as you can see, this is very easy to use and to create pages and mini sites and widgets. Let me show you one more thing down here. These are small images that are just placed down here, and they can be updated, repositioned, and you can allow them to be clickable or not. If they are clickable, you can do the same thing and give them a link. The other thing that I wanted to show you is how to create a new element on the stage. So let's try creating a button. I select my button tool, and what I can do now is highlight the area on the stage that I want my button to occupy. So that's good enough. Now let's put in a label. Let's change the color to white, and let's increase the font color a little bit. Let's give it a link, let's say to google.com, and it's done. It's added to the stage. So as you can see, the font color is not appropriate for this particular skin. This is actually the Flex 4 skin for a button. Let's go into the library and take one of the button skins and drag it over into the button, and this will automatically apply this skin to this button. It's that easy. Since we're using the click tool, I can actually watch the state transitions from up to over and to the down state when I click on this button. If I clicked on it, it will take me to google.com. So let's go back. What I want to do now is change the label to make it look a little better. So let's go into the properties. We're going to make it bold. We're going to change the color and make it a little darker, and make the font size a little bit bigger. So that looks much better. The other thing that I wanted to show you as far as how the VN Builder works is how to publish a project and make it live. So I'm going to go into the project menu. Here, the settings menu is just to update the width and height of the project or the background color. So let's go back into the project menu, and I'm going to show you what the publish setting looks like. So this window contains a listing of all the images that are used within this project. Actually, if images are not used in the project, they will not be uploaded. So this is the only ones that will actually be displayed in the mini site when it's live on the website. The last one here is a VNP file that contains all the layout information for all the components. So if I actually click on publish, all these images and this final VNP would be uploaded into the server. When that's done, I can go and copy the iframe code like I just did. I'm going to show you what it looks like in Notepad. If I paste this in, it will actually give you the iframe code you need to paste on another website to be able to embed and display this mini site that you just created on the VN Builder. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy watching how this works, and thank you very much for watching.